Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will start the topic angle of deviation. Then what is angle of deviation? Angle between the incident ray extended on an optical instrument and final emergent ray. In reflection, angle of deviation is the angle by which incident light get turned through due to reflection. For example, in this case, here it is an interface of a mirror. This incident ray is making the angle with a normal of 30 degree, so reflected ray will also make the 30 degree angle. But if we think that this ray is got extended, then this form the linear pair. Then linear pairs whole sum is 180 degree. 180 degree minus 60 will give us 120 degree. That means this incident ray has got turned by the 120 degree to form the reflected ray. So you can also derive the formula from here, that is 180 minus 2 theta, and theta is the angle of reflection or angle of incidence. Next question is that find the angle of deviation. In this case, here they are saying that the incident ray is making the angle of 20 degree with the mirror. So that means it will be making the angle of 70 degree with the normal. Reflected angle is also 70 degree. And if we will say that what is the angle of deviation, that in this case angle of deviation is equal to 180 minus 2 theta, that is 180 minus 2 into 70 degree, 180 minus 140 degree, that is 40 degree our answer. In next question they are asking at what angle from horizontal must we keep the mirror in order to get a vertical reflected ray. That means in this case we are fixing the incident ray, and in this we are only moving this plane mirror. Let me explain you by doing it. Now here the question is that this is our mirror. Initially here is our normal. If this is a normal, then they are saying that this is incident ray which is making the angle of 30 degree with plane mirror. That means it must be making the angle of 60 degree with the normal. So reflected ray will also be making the angle of 60 degree. Now we know that we have to fix this incident ray. We can only move this mirror, and the condition they have given us that this reflected ray is vertical. That means we have to make this reflected ray to bring here. If we are bringing it, then we have to cover the 60 degree angle, and if we think that we have bring it here, if we are bringing it here, that means normal is also moving. Now this reflected ray is at 90 degree and incident ray is fixed at 30 degree. So where it should be normal should be present, so that angle of incidence angle equal to angle of reflected rule is followed. That means normal must be here, so that this angle is 30 degree and this is also 30 degree, and reflected ray is at 90 degree to the initial one plane mirror, and this incident ray is also fixed. Now if normal is present here, then the condition it fulfill is must that it should make the 90 degree angle with plane mirror. So by what angle we should move the mirror? Then we have to move the mirror, then we can count it by here, that this is 30 degree, this is 30, that means it is 60. Now we also need more 30 degree, that is here. That if mirror surface was here initial, then we have to move it in this direction, so that it will become like this. That means we have to move it in anti-clockwise direction. We have moved it in anti-clockwise direction. If we see from here, we have moved the mirror in anti-clockwise direction 30 degree. When we will move it at 30 degree angle, then this normal will be moved to here. It must be making the angle with incident ray 30, and this is also 30, that will make the reflected ray at this point. So answer is 30 degree anti-clockwise. Then what is next question here? So you can also see in this diagram that by 30 degree angle we have moved it. If we will see from here, then we have moved it anti-clockwise direction in this case. Now next is light is incident on mirror. As shown here, they have shown that it is making the alpha if incident ray is rotated through an angle theta anti-clockwise. What is angle by which the reflected ray turn if mirror is kept steady? Now they are saying that we have to keep the mirror as usual. This angle of incident ray is increased by angle theta. That means it is making total angle of alpha plus theta with the normal. Then by what angle we should move the reflected ray? Initially reflected ray was making the angle alpha. Then we can also move it by theta angle in clockwise direction, so that it should make the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So our answer is theta in clockwise direction. Next question is, if incident ray is steady but mirror turn to angle theta clockwise, by what angle reflected ray turned? Let me make the diagram for this. They are saying that here is a mirror, and initially we think that it is making the alpha angle, and we have turned the mirror through theta angle clockwise. By what angle will reflected ray will be? Then here, considering that I am making normal, this angle I have chosen to be alpha by my side only, alpha angle. And if we are saying this was mirror, initially this ray was also making the angle alpha with this normal. Now I have changed the position of mirror, but this incident ray has been studied. That means it is at its position only. Let me take it with an example. If alpha is equal to 30 degree, alpha is equal to 30 degree I have chosen, and theta I think that I can take it as 10 degree. Now I have moved this mirror in clockwise direction by theta. That means it has been moved like this by theta, which is equal to 10 degree. Now if it is turned by 10 degree, then normal's angle with this will become 100. But we know that normal is always chosen according to the interface. That means we have to make the normal move by angle 10 degree again. We have moved the normal to by 10 degree. Now see this whole angle. Now we know that we will measure the angle of incidence from normal only. We know that incident ray is steady, alpha plus theta. That means 30 plus 10. This angle will be 40 degree. Now initially this was the normal, and it was making the angle, reflected ray was making the angle of 30 degree with normal. But when we have moved the 10 degree this normal, then this angle is reduced to 20 degree. But according to angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, we have to move this ray again to this direction, that is in clockwise direction, by 20 degree, so that it should be followed. Now from this example you must have noted that if we are moving the mirror by 10 degree, the reflected ray is moved by the 20 degree. That means theta is equal to beta. Beta is the angle by which reflected ray is moved. Now I can explain it here also. Here it is making the alpha angle. It is making the alpha angle. This mirror is moved by the theta angle. Normal should also be moved by the theta angle. This whole angle is equal to a plus theta. But this angle was also alpha. And when I have moved this normal to this direction, then this angle should also be alpha plus theta, that is beta. And this angle was again as, this angle was alpha and this angle was theta, as I have moved it. So from this we can make the equation that alpha plus theta plus alpha plus theta, alpha plus theta, alpha plus theta is equal to alpha alpha beta, alpha alpha, beta. Beta is this angle only. Beta is this angle only. These are put to be equal to theta is equal to beta. I think that you must do it by conceptual way that I have explained you before. Next is if mirror was turned anti-clockwise by theta angle. Now mirror is turned anti-clockwise in direction. Let me make the diagram. I will firstly explain you with the example only. Consider this is your mirror. This is your normal. This is reflected ray. If I am considering that it is making the angle of 60 degree with this, then it must be making the angle of 30 degree. Now I have moved this mirror in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction means that this is moved to be here in this way by 20 degree I have considered. Now before it I have made the reflected ray that must be 30 degree again. Now see that if mirror is moved by 20 degree this way, then what should be normal to it? What should be normal to it? This angle will become, now this was 30 degree and whole angle was before 90. This angle must be 40 degree. Now if I have reduced it by 20 degree, that means 40 plus 30 70. We must move this normal by 20 degree again. That normal will become here. It will be moved by 20 degree. Now this angle left will be 10 degree. If incident angle is 10 degree, reflected angle should also be 10 degree. For making it 10 degree, what should I do? I have to move this reflected ray by angle 10 to make this 10 degree. If it has come here, now we know that this angle was 30 degree whole angle and this angle is 30, this whole angle is 20. If this whole angle is 20, then this must be 10 degree. I have to move it by 40 degree. You can do by using the simple mathematics. Again here also 2 theta is equal to beta, and here theta was 20 degree, then beta comes to be 40 degree. That I have to move the reflected ray by double the angle by which I am moving the mirrors. So from these all examples you can explain that by what angle you have to move. Even it is clockwise, even it is anti-clockwise, you have to move it by 2 theta angle reflected ray if the mirror is moving by the theta angle. So this was whole concept of angle of deviation. I hope you have understand it. Here they have proved this. Thank you.